Here we go. Live stream. Alright, you guys, let's get it started. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna go and hunt for some more shiny KABUTO. Because, you know, we gotta do it. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Hey, welcome to the stream, you guys. Let's get it started. You guys will notice something very obvious on the screen. I have finally implemented the shiny counter. It was a long time coming. Alright. So that's a whole thing. Anyway, welcome you guys. We can discuss that throughout the course of the stream, of course. Welcome to Crunchiest Taco. Yo, Crunchiest Taco. I had tacos today. They were not the crunchiest, but I did have tacos today. It was amazing. Hold on, let's just travel. What am I doing? Hey, shout out to the Breathe Man. What's up, Breathe Man? Pikachu. Hey, shout out to Azure Shade. Welcome to the stream, Azure. Yo, shout out to Ryan Blaze, Edric Raziel. It's 4,043 fossils. There is no eggs and no breeding in Pokemon Let's Go. It's worth noting. 4,043 fossils. And we are on our way over to trade in some more fossils. So here we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and save it. And one thing I need to do is check how many fossils I have. I believe it's 17, but I want to double check because it's important for my math. So let's go have a look. Dome fossil. 17. Alright. Dome fossil 17. Now, if I accidentally do a... Let's say if I accidentally do... Look at this, you guys. Look. Alright. Extremely limited edition Chewbacca Funko Pop pen. It is a ballpoint pen. Star Wars official merchandise Funko ballpoint pen. Yeah, I mean, I just casually keep this at my desk in case I want to write anything. And if we do happen to trade any fossils for Omanite, I'll have to mark them down appropriately. I don't have any paper. I guess I have some paper over here. So we go Omanite. Alright. So if I do any Omanites, I'll have to mark them. Okay, 17 dome fossils. Did I save it? Let's save it. Saving the adventure. 17 dome fossils. I think we're ready to go. I think we are ready to go. My camera, whatever. Camera, focus. Alright, you know, I got the nicest camera that's on the market, and I think that there's a bunch of other YouTubers just like me that have the same one, and it has the same, they all have the same issue. The camera just loves to go out of focus. Okay, here we go, you guys. Now, as you'll see at the bottom right, we do have the counter. The counter is counting my dome fossils. I'm going to be increasing it in increments of 17 because I have 17 dome fossils. So I'm not going to increase it one every single time because that would just take forever. And it's a whole process to increase it. And to be quite honest, I just don't want to do that. One for every single fossil. It's already enough work to do this grind. One for every single fossil is going to be ridiculous. So when I get the when I get the shiny, I'll have to do some rough math. No big deal. All right, let me get my other controller because this one has the drift issue. Dude, I swear I never use that controller, barely at all, and it drifts. It's like, it's so random that it drifts. It gets so little usage. Kind of messed up. Okay, I did have tacos today, and even though this says Pepsi, it's actually agua frescas. You probably can't see that because it's green screen, but anyway. That's why it's like super bright red. It's Jamaica. Okay, so I'm gonna increase it by 17 at the time when I reset. That'll be my cue when I reset. Oops, wrong one. See, I almost did it wrong. Anyway, it's just a little bit of extra work, and then we'll know how many fossils I have left, so that's cool. Alright, now I need to move some things around. Let's see. This can go over here. Now I'm thinking, is the count covering anything? You know, that's my big issue. Is the count covering anything? Is the count technically in the wrong place? You know, so that's what I'm trying to think through. Does the count need to get bumped down a little bit? Do I need to do a little bit more Photoshop work so that the count is actually, I don't know, got more stuff around it? I don't know. But this is my rough count for now. Also, it's worth noting that the KABUTOs, since we are hunting KABUTOs, we're trying to get a KABUTO to evolve into KABUTOs. So that's why I put KABUTOs down there, because that's what we're doing. And then it's also worth noting it's the KABUTOs from Pokemon Home. So some of you will notice it. Some of you, now that I mentioned it, you'll notice it. Some of you, maybe you can't notice it, but I distinctly notice it. The Pokemon in Pokemon Home have a unique look to them. They're very 3D, like Pokemon Let's Go, but they just have their own unique look to them. So anyway, they look amazing. I do like them a lot. They look fantastic in Pokemon Home. So I used the sprite from Pokemon Home. It does look closest to the sprite from Pokemon Let's Go, which there is no PNG sprite available for Pokemon Let's Go assets for whatever reason. So the PNG sprites from Pokemon Home look pretty similar. So I thought, there you go, we'll do that. Okay, let's see if we get the shiny. Yeah, I got tacos today. A lot of people had tacos in the chat. I'm loving this. Can you stop eating taco? No. Actually, today was like the best tacos. You guys, do you want to know how many salsas I got? I'm going to tell you how many salsas I got. Okay, first off, they had the guacamole, which is like its own salsa. I mean, it's got just all kinds of stuff in it. Amazing, right? So you got to have your guac. That costs extra. But you got to do it, right? And then, you know, like all my meals, like all the different stuff that I ordered like chips, I ordered tacos. I think I just ordered chips and tacos. But then they ask you like, okay, so which salsa do you want with your chips and which do you want with your tacos? So I'm like, okay, I want the green verde salsa on the tacos, and then on the chips, send me a side of the well, I also got pico de gallo on the tacos. So we got pico de gallo, we got the green salsa. Okay, looking good on the tacos. Then I had to get something else. It was like, they called it like norteños something, and I'm like, isn't that a gang? And I'm like, well, it probably means other things too, so maybe it's just like some family or something like that. But anyway, apparently we got the norteños, which I'm like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. I hope it's not a bad word, but it was in their menu, so I assume that it's not a bad word and people are allowed to say it. Because I'm like, yo, I just thought, all I knew was that was a gang. Okay, so apparently it's a salsa too. I don't know. I need to ask wifey. I need to check with wifey, because obviously she's gonna know. But yeah, that was the whole thing. So I got that salsa, and then what was the other salsa? I got some other salsa. I got another one too. They had so many salsas, and I didn't even get all the salsas. I didn't even get all of them. So there was more salsas I could have got, but I had to pay for like extra salsas. So anyway, I'm stocked up on salsas now. I got the stock. I didn't even like use all my salsas too. I ate some quesadilla with a lot of salsa. There you go. Edric Raziel, nice pro, nice. I support it. I support it. Eat your salsa. It's good for you. This is a glass straw randomly. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Glass straw. Wifey's got the hookup on all the like awesome kitchen utensils. I don't know. She has like everything. But yeah, glass straw. And they sent straws, and I'm like, okay. Like, straws are wasteful, and you wasted those straws by sending them to me because I have a glass straw. So I never need another straw again. I have one straw to rule them all. I know, right? Mind explosion for so many people. One straw. What if the straw gets dirty? You wash the straw. I know, right? Upper level straw. I know, I don't even have this stuff. This is all wifey, you guys. This is all wifey. I am not sophisticated enough to have the glass straw. This is all wifey. I'm just saying. Wifey's on that upper level. Alright, no green KABUTO. What are the chances? I mean, we're sitting here trading KABUTOs. What are the chances? 1 in 4,096. We know the chances well. 1 in 4,096. Can we get a green one? Not that one. We still got fossils. Trade them. Trade them. Dude, I love my Primeape with the green fist. This dude is lit. So many green shinies in this game. And then he's got like the dirty like fur. Look at his dirty fur. He looks like he slept outside and got like gangrene on his hands and then just like never took a shower again. I'm like, dude, that's not right. Primeape, take a shower, dude. Shiny Primeape. No, they made all the shinies look like strange, didn't they? Like, what's with the green? There's so many green shinies. Gangrene, I know. I mean, they made so many green shinies. Like, you guys, get over it. Green shinies, we get it. I say that as we're hunting a green shiny. I mean, like, there's... Should we name all the green shinies? It's actually impossible to name all the green shinies. You can't do it. Because you're always forgetting one. I've tried to do it so many times. And it's like, oh, but this one's green. You know what green shiny always gets forgotten? I'm not going to tell you. Huh. No, I'll tell you before I forget. Cubone. Cubone always gets forgotten. There's so many green shinies, but poor little Cubone. Oh, that's our reset cue. Okay, so here we go. This is our first one. 40, 43 plus 17. Anybody out there? Anybody out there feel like doing math? 40, 43 plus 17. Which, by the way, is there... as my voice cracks, is there something over the top of... Is like my channel icon over the top of the count? Is my channel icon covering the top of the count? 40, 60. All right. I knew it. I was just guessing. Or I was just asking to see if you guys knew it. Okay. Is my channel icon covering the count? The way that I'm seeing it? People are saying it's fine. Okay, because I have it on like a super tiny screen in my stream like viewer thing. My voice cracked so hard, that was bad. It's because I wasn't sure what I wanted to say, and then I was like thinking out loud. Anyway. Know what you want to say before you start talking. Is it fine? Is it fine? Because I'm like, do I need to move it? I figure it's on the far right hand corner. So that means that, oh, shout out to KFM. Thank you for, thanks for subscribing. I figure it's going to be fine. But I don't know. Let me know, you guys. Because look, even when the doctor talks, like, his speech never gets all the way over to the right. See how, like, it's covering the speech bubble just a little bit? But they never speak all the way to the right. So I just don't want it to cover any text. Like, I want for sure that it doesn't cover any text. But then I realized that it's got the little channel icon at the bottom right of my live feed. And then to me it shows it's covering it, but everybody says it's fine, so I'm like, fine. If it's fine, then it's fine. All right. I do so much like I do so much stream testing live on the fly. I mean, you guys see a little bit of my process. You guys get to see a little peek behind the curtain. I probably do that a lot more than other streamers do, but honestly, I just don't care. I just don't. I really just don't care. You guys can see, you know, you guys can see whatever. Yo, Amal is hyped for Minecraft. It's true though. It's true. Nightbot actually got it right for once. Nightbot actually got it right for once. Nice one, Amal. Nightbot, the random. No, Nightbot was still wrong because Amal is 101% hyped for Minecraft. No, you guys, Amal is having like the joy of a lifetime right now. Amal started a new survival world in Minecraft. There is no purer joy than that feeling right there. Many of you know the feeling well, but I'm pretty sure Amal is fairly new to the Minecraft world, so this is... Amal, is this your first is this your first solo survival world that you're ever gonna do like on your own? Because oh man, it's nice when it's just such a good feeling. You can do whatever you want. You can make whatever you want. You can build whatever you want. It's your world, man. It's your world. You can have that world for years. I know people who have had their personal survival world since like they were kids. You know, it's just a beautiful thing. And then you have your creative worlds. Of course, you have like a million creative worlds. I don't have that personally. I only play survival because I'm a purist. But now, you guys, since we're talking about Minecraft, I gotta get serious for a second, okay? We are gonna do Skyblock in my survival realm, or we could download a Skyblock realm. We could potentially download a Skyblock realm and replace the realm with the Skyblock realm, and then re-upload the realm back the way it was. Or we could get a second realm. We could always get a second realm too and play the second realm. There's all kinds of things we can do, okay? But I want to play Skyblock. I want to play Skyblock. But I heard you never get diamond stuff in Skyblock. You always have like leather armor forever or something. That sounds lame. Anyway, I want the challenge. But I was thinking we could do Skyblock in our server and just go up to the top, just build ourselves like a Skyblock that we want, you know? And then just go all the way up to the top and then just like deposit ourselves there and not keep anything. We could all bring like one item or something like that, or bring like I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I was thinking eventually, maybe not next season, but eventually some season, we should maybe create ourselves a mini Skyblock realm, you know, make ourselves like a Skyblock challenge, and then I say we just do survival Skyblock, you know? I say we just take the realm that we're in right now and build ourselves a Skyblock playground, you know? Everybody gets, let's say we have a block limit, like you can take 60 blocks up with you, right? You can go up and you can take 60 blocks with you, or whatever we decide, you know? That's a very arbitrary number. I just made that up for the sake of example, but you can take some number of blocks with you, and then we'll build like a dirt platform, or we can build, if somebody wants to have like another platform for some reason or whatever, you can build some platform that is like a biome specific platform or something like that. So you can have your biome, Skyblock, we go up there, and then we just live a whole season up there and just live Skyblock for like I don't know, just live for a season. I think it's cool. I think the variety of different floors that people could choose, some people might choose like, I don't know, soul sand, or I'm gonna choose dirt for sure because I don't want to nerf myself. I want to be able to grow trees and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna choose dirt for sure. But I don't know. I think it could be really fun. I think it could be really fun personally, but it's up to the members. Maybe eventually they'll get bored enough to like my idea. Tara, yo Tara, hey. $5 boom. Thank you, Tara. Tara, who do you watch with again? I forgot. It's Tara and somebody else too. I always want to shout them out and then I forgot what their name is. I'm bad. Tara, shout out to you and the person that you watch with. I believe it's her son. Anyway, shout out to both of you. So lit. So super lit. Hey, I super appreciate it. I know, Yeet the Jelly Bean, the stream is getting super hyped because we really needed to have a counter. You know what it is? It's the counter. The counter is mega hyped. We needed to have a counter a long time ago. I should have had the counter. The thing is, I didn't want to have to count one every single time. Like, there's certain shiny hunts where I'm going to have to count one every single time. I think it's going to be annoying. I think it's going to be annoying, you guys. But you know what? That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. We got to have a counter. You can't just not have a counter. That's crazy. You got to have a counter. So anyway, we are going to have a counter. The counter is on the stream. There we go. The counter holds the game accountable. That's right. Yes, Tara. That is so true. That is so true. Shout out to Error Shadow trying to get noticed out there. What's up, Error Shadow? He got 68%. Dude, I honestly want to just sell my Helix fossils because they're just not in the right order. And I always have to hit down or I accidentally get them. And it's so annoying. And there's nothing you can do. I can't put them in a box or anything like that. In the original game, I'm pretty sure you could stash items in a box if you wanted to. And not keep them on your person. I'm not sure. But, I don't know. This one, I'm like, yep, gotta hit down every single time. That's probably why I got drift on my controller. Because I hit down and I don't hit any other direction. I only hit down. It's the only direction that I hit on my controller. Arrow Shadow said, Jonno, I want to tell you one thing. Okay, please tell me the one thing. Please don't tell me, Jonno, I wish you played Pokemon Go again. I'm waiting for my handwritten letter from John Hankey inviting me back to play Pokemon Go. Okay. I'm waiting for my handwritten letter. No, it doesn't have to be handwritten. He can send me a tweet. I was going to complete my Isle of Armor Pokedex and I ran into a random shiny Comfy. I don't have a shiny charm. And it was a square shiny, 1 in 4,096 odds. All wild shinies in Pokemon Sword and Shield are square shinies. I found out it's really confusing the way that square shinies work. And the way that they were supposed to work and the way that they actually do work and all that different stuff. But all wild shinies in Pokemon Sword and Shield are square shinies. And if you don't believe me, just go back and look at my Wooloo. If you go look at my shiny Wooloo, it's a square shiny. Also, a person that I follow for a long time, when the game first came out, got a shiny Galarian Weezing, and he's actually the reason I wanted to hunt shiny Galarian Weezing, because he got one, and I thought it would be fun, and I was like, oh, I'll go get that one first. So, a little bit of influence there. I forget who it was, too. I forget if it was Dark Matter Wolf, or if it was somebody else that I was following. It may have been Dark Matter Wolf. Anyway, he got the square shiny, and he was like, whoa, this is rare, because it's a square shiny, but then it came out a few days after that they're all square shiny, and actually star shinies in the wild are the super, super rare one that almost has no chance of ever appearing. If you get a star shiny from the wild, that's supposed to be the, like, nearly impossible odds to get one. But, then the square shiny is apparently the rare one in raids. But for whatever reason, like just about every Pokemon that I ever get from raids, from people that host raids for me, they're always square shiny. And people are like, oh, it's a square shiny. And I'm like, yeah, but like they're pretty much always square shiny. So I don't know. I don't know that they're necessarily rare. I prefer the square shiny just because it's cool, because it's new. I just think it's a little bit more interesting. It's kind of like the square fireworks. If you guys ever see the fireworks that burst into a square, or the fireworks that burst into like happy faces and stuff like that. Hey, that's cool, you know, I think it's cool. I think they're eventually gonna have emoji shinies and like shinies that explode into like different shapes and things like that. It just seems like a matter of time, you know. But the question is, if you take a square shiny into Pokemon Home, will it still have the square shininess? Well then, we shall see. Who knows? Does it keep the square shiniest, or can you take it to Pokemon Home and bring it back and make it have star shiny? I don't know. I don't know these things. I'll never know. I'm not curious enough to go find out. But Maybe somebody out there will find out one day, and they'll tell us. About to skip the days for the first den. There you go. Eric Washington. That's a legend right there. You guys, we actually did make a shiny Sword and Shield raid dens room. And it's mostly Eric's room. Have fun. It's pretty much your room, Eric. Have fun, bro. He's in there hosting raids from what I understand. So I'm not like jumping on. I mean, you guys know me. I don't play the game off camera. I only play the game on my live stream. So if I'm not live, I'm not playing the game. I'm not shiny hunting, and I don't go and do shiny raids unless I'm gonna record them, which I kind of stopped recording my shiny raids in Sword and Shield because I just noticed they weren't getting like that many views, and it's just because they're not particularly like that rare. Like people, like I would go post a video of like shiny square, shiny, you know, Gigantamax Charizard, and people are like, yeah, but you got it from a you know, like raid den or whatever. And I'm like, huh, like I don't know, it's just interesting. Like when you work really hard for it, then people have like bigger respect for it. So the videos just weren't hitting the way that they were supposed to hit for like shiny videos, considering what it was, like shiny Gigantamax Charizard. It's interesting. Learning lessons, you know, learning lessons for sure. It's interesting. But that's why I kind of like my shiny hunting on my shiny living decks. So now I'm curious, like, what's my next shiny living deck's gonna be? I'm 99% sure it's gonna be Pokemon Sword and Shield. I've been having to sort of wrap my head around it. I'm 99% sure it'll be Pokemon Sword and Shield. But the question is, do I do every single Pokemon, or should I just get some of them from raids? I kind of want to just get some of them from raids. You know? I don't know. What if there's another Pokemon game that comes out? That's the real question. Another Pokemon game comes out. Like, I probably won't even finish the Sword and Shield shiny living decks. I don't even know if I'm going to make a series on it. I can't imagine that I would finish it. I hope another game comes out and then I'll play that game. So that's why I don't know, I'm worried about doing like a shiny living decks on Sword and Shield. Because it's like, I'm not going to finish it. I know I'm not going to finish it. But if I get all the Pokemon from raids, I pretty much will finish it. But then it won't technically be finished because I didn't go catch them all. You know, I got them from like free hosted raids. They're just free shinies. I mean, it's cool that I would have them. Maybe it'd be a fun shiny living dex to just have all the shinies. But I wouldn't feel like this game I caught every single shiny. So I gotta figure out what I want to do. I don't know. That's why I'm really hoping that they have shinies in Pokemon Snap, you guys. Everyone, please cross your fingers. Cross both fingers. Cross your toes. Okay? In America, that's a thing for good luck. I don't know if everybody watching around the world knows that. Yeah, cross your fingers. We really gotta get shinies of every single species that appears in the game in Pokemon Snap. We really need to get that, you guys. That would be a blast to go through each level and just wait for shinies to appear. What if you miss them though? Oh my goodness, it would be crazy if you miss one. Like some Pokemon only appear for like a second. I mean, it's really hard to get the camera in the right position to snap the picture. But then the shiny legendaries, you guys, oh, you could get such amazing pictures of them. Oh, if I got a shiny legendary, I would use every single camera roll picture. I would snap every single snap of that shiny legendary and just leave the level immediately. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing. Dude, I wonder if they do it. I bet they won't though. Dude, I'm like really worried that they don't. I'm really worried that they don't put shinies in the game. It's gonna be so disappointing. I'll still play, but I'll only play one time. I won't play like 100 times. I don't know. I'm very curious what Pokemon Snap is gonna hold for us. And then we have the interesting, nobody knows what's gonna happen. Pokemon Unite. Also, I forgot to set my counter. It's supposed to be 77, right? I've already reset twice. So it's supposed to be 77. 4,077, right? Because we've reset twice since I started the stream. And 4,060 plus 17. 4,077. We're keeping a manual count here, you guys. My math could always be wrong, alright? We cannot mess up the math. We cannot mess up the math. If we mess up the math, it all spirals out of control. It all goes downhill. If we mess up the math, it's messed up forever. So, increments of 17. This is some funky math. We're only increasing in increments of 17. It's also worth noting, you guys, we are gonna hit full odds on this shiny hunt today. Okay? Full odds. It's about to happen. 4,096 is full odds, you guys. 2 more resets and we'll be over odds. So I'm just really hoping for a Christmas miracle. I'm hoping that before we get to full odds, please let me get the shiny. Need a Christmas miracle. Yo, shout out to Joshua BMW, fellow live streamer of the Pokemon shiny hunting right there. Yes, I did get the coughing yesterday. I did. And then Pokemon Home was on maintenance mode for like 6 hours straight, so I wasn't able to evolve it right away. But, little spoiler alert for you guys. It's not that big of a spoiler. You don't have to like pause the stream or anything. I evolved it. The video is coming soon. I was doing some edits on the video. I wanted to make sure that the video encompassed all the full range of the emotion that we felt throughout the course of the stream. It was quite amazing. There was highs, there was lows, there was tears, there was laughter, there was drama, there was comedy. It was an amazing stream. And yes, we did catch the shiny coughing. And I'll have a little stream recap as well as basically video of me evolving the shiny and messing around with the shiny in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So yes, the deed is done. We have shiny Weezing. The video is gonna get produced. And yeah, I'll do a premiere of the video. I will try my very best to do a premiere of the video. Hopefully I don't forget, but I will do a premiere of the video and you guys can get your last uses of the shiny Weezing emoji, and you can see the shiny Weezing and use the shiny Weezing emoji. And I think those of you who are OCD like me will be able to free your triggers and and use the emoji when I get the shiny, and I'll be doing the same thing, and then we can finally release the shiny Weezing emoji after months and months and months and change it to anything else, please, something else, anything. All right. And I also have to decide what Pokemon do I want to shiny hunt in Pokemon Sword. You guys, this is actually a really big deal. Today's the first day. I feel free. I feel truly freed. All right. That shiny Weezing was really dragging me down mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, maybe not physically, but it was just dragging me down, you guys. So, yeah, I can now officially say, what do I want to shiny hunt in Pokemon Sword and Shield? What Pokemon? So, yes, I'm excited about that. I would like to do Galarian forms. So if you guys have Galarian form suggestions, I would take the suggestions. I do like the suggestion of Galarian Corsola. That's a great suggestion. Edric, one of my favorite new Pokemon in the Galar world. Galarian Corsola. And of course you have Galarian Curse. Cursula, which is, they're all Galarian because there's only Cursula in the Galar region. So yeah, Cursula, I guess I could get 2 of them. Would you guys think it would be boring to get 2 in a row? Jake, my main man Jake, Poke Guitars Jake, he's such an influence for me. I like the way he thinks, and his shiny hunting grind is like super legit. He's been doing it longer than me, so he thinks about things in a way that I think he's thought of all the stuff that I'm going to think of already, and he's probably thought about it longer than me. So I like his opinion because he tends to think things out very thoroughly. So yeah, he said that doing 2 shinies, the same shiny in a row, would be boring, and I was like, oh Jake, don't use the B word on the stream, which I generally don't, but you know, it's fair commentary, right? So the question is, if I wanted to do Corsola, and then I wanted to do Cursula, but then I wanted to break them up into 2 different streams, I guess the question is, do I want both of them? Oh, I could get one from a raid. I could always get one from a raid. I could hatch one and get the other from a raid. Can I get them both from a raid? I know you can get Cursula from a raid. Can you get Corsola from a raid? You probably can. I don't know. I don't know. These things I don't know. These things I'm curious. What do you guys know? There's so many Pokemon you can get from raids that I'm like, well, I may as well just get that Pokemon from a raid. That'd be easier. Shout out to Ryan Hartman, still shiny hunting for Mewtwo. Hey, good luck. Good luck, my friend. I support it. Anybody who's shiny hunting Mewtwo, I support it. That is a great use of your time. When you get the shiny Mewtwo, there is no greater feeling. Yes, both are in raids. See? PokeGeek right there. Got the knowledge. Both are in raids, so I mean that's the Cloud Shrug. Final Fantasy VII, Cloud Shrug. What can you do? They're both in raids, so may as well just get them from raids. I was thinking about shiny hunting the starters, doing shiny Grookey, shiny Scorbunny again. 4,077 plus 17. 4,094? Yeah? Yeah, I'm all. I already got the starters, but I evolved them. If I was going to do shiny living decks, I'd have to get 2 more of each starter. But then, if I know, like, let's say, I have to always consider that I know for a fact that I'm not going to finish the shiny living decks. I mean, I guess I could just sit there and do it forever. I could just sit there and do it for, like, the next 3 years. I guess it would give me something to do, right? But I don't know if, I don't know if Pokemon Sword and Shield is the game that I want to play for that particularly long. Honestly, I wonder if it'll hold my interest for that long. Now, I guess it probably will if I'm doing the shiny living decks, but am I really gonna spin in circles every single day and hatch eggs? I actually do like the process of hatching eggs. I was watching Pokemon Guitarist Jake hatch eggs, and they just keep hatching, so you just keep watching. So I mean, it's watchable. It's totally watchable. He made a good point. It's really about, you know, the good commentary, but yeah, it's very watchable to just watch the eggs hatch, and it doesn't take very long to hatch them. There's always different raid events, so, you know, you can do raids and things like that in the meantime, but the more raids you do, the more time you're wasting not shiny hunting, but some of those raids are shiny, so they're worth doing. Yeah, I don't know. I can never tell if my chat is dead or if like, I can never tell. I'm like, did the chat die? When it freezes for like long periods of time, because YouTube is so bad. The chat on YouTube freezes for long periods of time sometimes. So I'm like, well, hatching eggs is still a shiny hunt, and I like watching shiny hunts. Yeah, PokeGeek, I'm coming around on hatching the eggs. Honestly, I'm coming around. I've been watching some shiny hunters who do wild shiny hunts, and it takes them so long. I mean, it takes them so long. They do really long streams. So I'm like, I don't know about that. You know, the wild shiny hunt's probably not for me. Took me a long time to figure it out, but whatever. That's typical for me, right? So the egg shiny hunts, very good odds. I mean, very good odds. We could have some serious success stories, like 5-10 eggs and get a shiny. 2 shinies in a row. I mean, these things are possible. So that's exciting. I do like the prospect of doing eggs. You do kind of run out of bag space though. Like if I'm doing shiny living decks and I'm holding one of every shiny, and then I need to hold like 100 eggs, eventually there's going to be a bag space issue, right? I mean, it seems like there would eventually be a bag space issue. I don't know how much total bag space is in Sword and Shield though. Does anybody know? I don't want to have to transfer my whole shiny living decks out to Pokemon Home, but technically that is the safest thing to do because my Switch could die and I would lose all my save data apparently if that happened, which would be devastating. But then I could always, if I had Pokemon Home, I could always just load my Pokemon Home account and they would be there. So, yeah, interesting. Plenty to think about in the Shiny Hunters world, that's for sure. There's no way to make a backup of my data. There's no way to make a backup of my shiny collection on my Switch. And you guys know my Switch is a couple of years old. I mean, all it takes is one drop and it's all gone. So, yeah, I've been debating, do I take the entire shiny living decks out to Pokemon Home and label everybody Pokemon Let's Go Shiny Living Dex and just leave it there and just let it sit there, and every time I want to see my Shiny Living Dex, just go to Pokemon Home and boom, there it is, Shiny Living Dex. It's possible. It's possible for safety reasons. I mean, being the techie person that I am, I know that you need to have a backup, and if you don't have 2 backups, then you don't have 1 backup. Think about that one for a second. It's true. So, yeah, I definitely don't even have a backup, let alone 2 backups. So, at least Pokemon Home gets trust. Pokemon Home, that is. I trust myself not to drop my Switch, but do I trust Pokemon Home to care for my shiny living decks forever and ever? What if they make me pay to keep it all there? Gotta pay a fee to house my shiny living decks? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. This is getting too deep. So yeah, these are the things I've had to think about recently. It's getting too deep. I was just trying to shiny hunt. That's why I love the YouTube channel, because if something bad were to ever happen, at least I always have the memories. I always have the videos, you know? Like, I won't just be like, oh, believe me, I always had a shiny living dex in Pokemon Let's Go. I really spent the thousands of hours that it took to get it. It's like, nope, I have the videos. All the proof is there. My bragging rights, essentially. Oh, doctor, please give me some good news today, doctor. I would like for one of these fossils to be a shiny fossil. Imagine, like, the reality of this. Like, if Pokemon was real, just hoping that you pulled a fossil and the fossil happened to be full odds 1 in 4096 a shiny Pokemon from the past. You know? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Duncan, yes, thank you. I appreciate the comment. Thank you. Yes, yes. It's not the first time I've ever been threatened in comments, although it's rare lately. When I played Pokemon Go, it was a lot more common. But yeah, it's not the first time I've been threatened in comments, I will say that. Yeah, that's a pretty wild one. You don't get too many of those. I was actually a little bit upset with YouTube. They always give the copy-paste response. They're like, oh, just report the comment. I'm like, I can't report the comment because I banned him, you know. And if you report the comment, it does ban them. I'm aware of that, but it doesn't actually hide the comment immediately off of your channel. it doesn't make the comment go away, and it doesn't make all of their other comments go away. And if it does, then the YouTube system doesn't display it correctly, because I've used the report feature before, and I report people, and all their other comments are still on my channel, and I'm like, I like the hide user feature because it actually hides every single one of their comments. If you ever get banned from my channel, it bans permanently, or not permanently, but it bans everything that you ever posted. It takes all your comments and trashes them. So, yeah. Which is why it's a really good idea not to get banned on my channel, because I'm pretty sure that all your previous comments that you ever posted get removed. Which some people put a lot of work into their comments, so I just wouldn't want them to lose like comments that they had posted. I think that's how it works. Honestly, it's kind of hard. Even as a creator, it's kind of hard to know. Okay, we gotta go up 17, and this is gonna be some tricky math. Does anybody know what the next 17 is? If there's somebody out there who just loves doing math or something like that and wants to tell me what the next one is every time, I'm open to it. 17, that's gonna be 4,011. Right? 4,111. Is that right? 4,111? Somebody said 5,002. That's messed up. 5,011? Wait. Hold on. It was 4,094. Yo, y'all got math issues. All right, wait a second. Wait a second. I thought I had math issues. Tara said I should not homeschool my kid. That's messed up. I'm sure you're a great homeschooler, Tara. I'm sure you're great. Hold on. You guys, it doesn't go to 5,000. It's 4,000. It was 4,094. It advances to 4,100. I don't know. You guys are like on one right now. You guys have got like math skills here. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm right. 4,094 plus 7 is 4,101. And then plus the 10 is 4,111. So 4,111, right? I don't know. We good here? Pretty sure my math is on. I don't know if I should trust you guys after this. Y'all went up to 5,000 real quick. Y'all just advanced like 1,000. Like, where did you get all that from? Oh my goodness. We're gonna go up another 17. Y'all just took like what Tara said and you're like, yup, sounds good. Wow. Yo, that was funny. That was funny. Come on, dude. Okay, don't worry, you guys. Yeet the jelly bean went to kindergarten. I don't know if they taught me how to multiply thousands, or sorry, add thousands in kindergarten. If you were adding thousands in kindergarten, you went to a pretty advanced kindergarten, I'd say. I was still learning my ABCs. You guys, I think I figured out when I'm gonna give away the Nintendo Switch. Which, by the way, if you missed the Fall Guys stream, then you missed the first announcement of my Nintendo Switch giveaway. I did buy a Nintendo Switch Lite, which was the only Nintendo Switch I could get my hands on. And it's brand new, but it still has a big rip in the front of the box. I'm really upset about that. I'm like, yo, how are you gonna send me a brand new console and it has a rip on the box? I have to have a little discussion with old Best Buy about that. And the corner of the box is pretty squished too. But anyway, still brand new. No worries. A little bit of squish box issues, but that's okay. Whoever gets it is gonna be really excited. But yes, if you guys like the channel, make sure you subscribe. Nintendo Switch Lite for free. Go into one lucky subscriber. And you guys may not know this, but I have an extra copy of Pokemon Sword lying around. And guess what? Oh, whoever gets this Nintendo Switch Lite is going to get a copy of Pokemon Sword with it as well, which is signed by your boy Jonno. Alright, now this was supposed to go to the kid in India who won, and unfortunately I was just never able to give it to him because he lives in India and I just wasn't able to mail anything to India, and that was terrible. I really felt bad about it. I still feel bad about it to this day, but I still have that copy of Pokemon Sword waiting to, you know, be given away. And that is going to be for any subscriber, you guys. Any subscriber of the channel will be able to win that. I do like to do some pretty large giveaways on the channel, but we haven't been able to get Nintendo Switches. There's been a Switch shortage. So guess what? You can beat the Switch shortage. All you got to do is be a Jonno subscriber. That's pretty cool, right? Anyway, big shout out to all the subscribers. Yep, any subscriber can win. I'm gonna put you guys through some motions to win. It's gonna be comment videos. It's gonna be comment a lot of videos. Make sure you guys are commenting all the live stream replays. Make sure you guys are commenting, and that doesn't include the live chat. The live chat doesn't count because those aren't comments. Those are just live chat. But comment all the videos, comment everything, blah blah blah. Comment. That's the easiest way that I can tell who's participating in the channel. That's right, comment everything. Go comment old videos. I check all my comments every single day. And people sometimes comment old Clash of Clans videos from like really old on my channel. And I see them. I see people commenting in 2020 on old videos from like 2015. And I'm like, yo, I respond to just about every comment on the channel, pretty much. Back in the Pokemon Go days when I got so many comments, it was really hard to respond to everything. But now I don't get as many, so yeah, I try to respond to everything just to be nice to everybody and be more interactive, you know. And I've done that for years. I've always done that. I try to respond to as many as possible. But in some of the Pokemon Go videos, they have like thousands and thousands of comments. I mean, I could never respond to all of it. But yeah, make sure you guys comment all the videos. I'll be going through and essentially having some... I haven't figured out the exact contest rules yet. I may even do... like most comments, you know, wins, but it's not gonna just be volume. It's definitely gonna be most thoughtful comments wins, because some people just copy and paste the same comment on like 100 videos, and it's actually bad for the channel when they do that, because when you go to a video and you don't watch it whatsoever, and there's like no watch minutes on the video, then it actually it tells YouTube that you didn't like that video, so they won't show it to anybody else because you didn't watch very many minutes. So I'm going to encourage people to watch old content. Go check out videos you haven't seen on the channel, and I'm going to be making some throwback content to some of the older videos too. You guys saw my Pokemon Go compilation video. That's pretty close to the other stuff that I'll be making, so just make sure you comment all the stuff I'm uploading. You guys know I don't upload a ton, so, but like in those videos, I'll have links to like older videos that are like old Pokemon Go content. That's pretty lit actually. So you can click on those, go comment those. That's a good idea. But yeah, definitely check out some of my old playlists, some of my old content. Some of it's pretty good, especially the Pokemon Go stuff from like way back in the day, like 2016, 2017 Pokemon Go vlogs. There's some good content back there. Some of it didn't even get very many views too. And I was out there doing some adventures. So yeah, we had some good times. I didn't clickbait my video titles, you know? I wasn't like Mystic 7. I didn't clickbait like every single video title or trainer chips. They'd clickbait They'd like clickbait like one little tiny tidbit of information, and then you would find that piece of information buried like 12 minutes into like a 30-minute video and be like, finally they mentioned the one thing that was in the title of the video that they could have just put the information in the title of the video instead of clickbaiting it, but they're like, oh, I gotta get my clicks. So that's fine. I never did that, so my videos don't have a ton of views from back then. I was just vlogging like all of my Pokemon Go adventures. So the only videos that got any views were the ones that were like Charizard or like Gengar. But like I had so many other videos that were actually awesome that nobody ever saw because they have no views. But it's like all great content. But anyway, it's pretty funny. A lot of people saw like the shiny reaction videos, but not a lot of people watched like all of it. And there's some good stuff back there. But anyway, I'll be making some compilation videos. I'll be linking to some of the older streams. You guys can go watch them on your own if you want. But I'll be checking and I'll be seeing who's commenting. And if you want to win the Nintendo Switch and the copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield, just make sure you post thoughtful comments. The kind of comments that make me go, you know, I think they might have actually watched this video. I think they might have even watched 5 seconds of this video, and they didn't just copy and paste the same comment on 100 videos, because people will actually do that, and I don't know why. What is going through their head that makes them think that that is somehow valuable to me for them to copy and paste the same comment on 100 videos? I'm like, nope, that's not what I'm asking for. Don't go do that. Not to mention that, like, YouTube will ban you. If you do that, YouTube will ban you. They'll think you're a spammer. And then when you get your channel banned, you can't win at all, because you'll be banned. YouTube has banned people for doing that. And I'm like, well, what did you think would happen? You're spamming. Like, YouTube doesn't allow spam. Like, just don't. Which is funny, because they'll ban people for doing that in the comments, but they don't ban people for spamming in the chat. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, Azure, yeah, like, if you watched the live stream live, I mean, of course you can comment the stream. You know what happened in the stream, you know, but like, I'll see people who go back and comment like old videos, but they just copy paste like the same comment, and they just go click through a playlist. I don't know how they're doing it or whatever they're doing, but they're just clicking through all of them on like a certain playlist or something. And I'm like, that's great if you actually want to watch all that content, but I know for a fact that they're just, because like I can see timestamps on when they commented, and all my comments in the back end of YouTube are in chronological order. So like when they go in and comment and do that, it's one block of all their comments. I see them all right next to each other. It's a log of all the comments, and I see them and I can respond to all of them. So that's how I do my comment responses. That's how I check everything. And it helps me a lot that it's in chronological order, because I see all the comments that I got since the last time I checked my comments. So I just check my comments every day, and I'm always up on my comments, you know? But yeah, when people go in there and they do that, it's like so obvious. Like I can see all their comments in one big block. And usually there's no comments in between them, because they've gone so fast that there's no way anybody could have commented. Like there's no random comment that just happened to comment while they were doing that. It takes them like a minute or 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how many videos they do, to do that behavior. And you know, it's just fairly worthless. Like it doesn't help me in any way. And I don't know. They just do it because they want to win a free Switch. But it's like, I want to reward the people who watch the channel. Like there's so many of you guys who watch the channel and you guys kick it. And even the people who watch the replays, you know, if you can't make it for the live stream, I understand not everybody can make it during the exact time when I happen to stream. You know, there's international time zones and all that stuff. People live in the East Coast, all that stuff. So no worries, even the people who watch the replay, I want you guys to be able to win. But then there's people who will hear, oh, this guy's giving away a free Switch, all I have to do is comment, and then they'll just come spam my channel and be like, I hope I win. So That's why whoever posts the most and the best comments, whoever posts the most and the best comments is going to be my winner. And I'm going to be watching out for whoever that person is. But people who comment consistently, watch the content, people who I see comment in the videos on a regular basis, it's pretty much Azure Shade, honestly. Azure Shade, come get your Nintendo Switch, right? It's basically Azure, honestly. Azure is like one of the few people. Nihal is out there. There's a few other people that that are out there commenting the videos pretty consistently, and I appreciate that. So, yeah. I gotta give away a Switch to get any comments around here. That's basically the way it works. Yeah, Yeet the Jelly Bean honestly does. Yeah, Yeet the Jelly Bean and Azure Shade can basically just do rock, paper, scissors and figure out who's gonna get the Switch, because it's basically those two commenting the videos. No, Guster Tales comments the videos. Amal does comment the videos here and there. I forget if he does every video lately. There's people who comment pretty consistently, but it's honestly like, it's only like 2 to 5 people who comment like pretty much everything. So thanks, you guys. It means a lot to me. Krisha, that's why I'm doing the contest the way I'm doing it. To encourage people to comment more. It's also the only fair way to do it, because I can't just do members only. People would hate me. I mean, I want to do a giveaway for subscribers, you know what I mean? So this is a great way for me to be able to do a giveaway for subscribers. It's free to enter. Everybody can enter if you're active on the channel. Luke Boyden is out there. What's up, Luke? Luke has a 2-year badge on his name. He's out there lurking. You gotta flex that badge, Luke. It isn't just Sasha with the 2-year badge. There's a few people out there swimming around. Hey, Luke. What's up? What's up? I can't tell if Dorian is joking or not. I think he's joking. I honestly can't tell. I hope he's joking. I'm like, did you listen to anything I said? Jenny said, I drink diet drinks now. Alright. Somebody asked earlier how to get multiple fossils, and you get them from Cerulean Cave. Kylo Tech Guy, I'm eating one of my new favorite snacks. They're just sour punch sticks. I seriously bought. I bought a box of so many sour punch sticks and I've been eating them for so long. And I just keep eating them. Total of 120 calories if you eat 3 of these. 3 pieces. If I eat 3 of these, it's 120 calories. There's 4 pounds in here. Ingredients: corn syrup, wheat flour, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, citric acid, malic acid, tartaric acid, glycerol monostearate, glycerin, that's in soap, artificial flavors, oh yeah, colors, we definitely got some artificial colors, oh that's great. Alright, that's all my ingredients. Yummy! Why does it have glycerin in it? That's in soap. It's making my insides super clean. I know, good snack, lol. I guarantee you, read the ingredients on any candy that you eat, and you will never want to eat that candy again. Ooh, that's sour. Woo. Tide Little Tech Guy said, I do not like candy. It's because all the smart parents today don't let their kids have any candy. Not like my parents. They're like, you want candy for breakfast? I'm like, sure. They're like, you want candy for dinner? I'm like, that sounds good. They're like, do you want sugar with every single meal? We don't read the ingredients on anything. I'm like, sure, I'm a kid. That sounds fantastic. Now parents today are like, don't tell my kid what ice cream is. He's never heard the word ice cream. I'm like, how did your kid turn out to be 13 years old and they still don't know what ice cream is? Are you like some wizard that has like, you put like blinders on them like every time that ice cream shows up? Like, this is insane. There's kids out there who've never had ice cream. I mean, not that I think that their parents are bad or anything. That's fantastic. I think their parents are geniuses. I don't know how they pulled it off. It's like the magic act of a lifetime. Like, kids, there's no ice cream. I'm like, how you convince kids that there's no ice cream? Like, you never told them that there was ice cream. I just imagine the day that they find out that there's ice cream, they're gonna be like sobbing. They're gonna be like, my parents never told me. Why didn't they tell me there was ice cream? It's been so many years. All the birthdays. I just imagine their kids like on the couch, you know, when they're like 30. My parents never gave me ice cream. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in the future, you guys. I don't know. This is a social experiment of a lifetime. Okay. I don't know. Wait, were there parents out there whose kids were watching that you didn't tell them about ice cream yet? Sorry if I bursted the bubble just now. Their kids are like, what's ice cream, mom? You know, you could have heard about a lot worse things on a YouTube stream. I'm just saying, all right? I'm just saying. The day that ice cream is not family-friendly content, then I'm quitting YouTube, okay, you guys? Please let me know that day. Please let me know. I'm out. I'm out, okay? When ice cream is no longer family-friendly, I'm out. Peace. People are going to be chasing down the ice cream man in the street. Get out of here! Get out of here! We don't like you! Ice cream man. Neighborhood watch. Ice cream man posted. Don't come around here. We got neighborhood watch on you. Oh my goodness. No, I'm sorry. They got real too quick, didn't it? Oh, some ice cream. Hold on, I gotta do the math. What's the math? It's 41. 45? 41, 45? Right? This all started because Ty said he doesn't eat candy. He said, no, I have candy, I just don't like it. I understand, Ty. I understand. I wasn't trying to say that your parents deny you candy. That doesn't even make any sense. But I do know some people. Well, okay, I was watching TV and one of the people on TV said that their kids had never had ice cream. This was on like a day show. Okay, that was one thing. But then I also know people who don't let their kids have candy. Which of course they don't let their kids have ice cream as well. So they have to go to birthday parties and they're like the only kid who can't have ice cream, which is actually sad. They know what ice cream is. That's what's really sad to me. I'm like, to the parents who actually convince their kids that there's no ice cream. That's like the magic trick of the century. But the parents who like their kids know that there's ice cream, but they just can't have any. Like that's, I don't know, man. Like that one hurts. I'm like, can't they just have a little like during the day so they can still wind down at night? No ice cream. Okay, you're the boss. I don't know that. Just let them have a little, please. Somebody think of the children. No, Kit Kat is not my favorite, but I heard that there is now Kit Kat apple pie, which I need to have that. Hold on, Jenny is not allowed to have candy. Jenny, aren't you an adult though? I don't know if you count. Boo, can you hear me? There's a Kit Kat apple pie. If you see it, yeah, if you see it, I need you to buy it. Anything apple pie sounds good. It's limited and I have a fear of missing out. They got me. Okay, if you find Kit Kat pumpkin pie, you get that one too. Okay, you guys, up next, Kit Kat pumpkin pie. Wifey's already got the ideas coming out. Okay. Come on, Shiny. Dude, this one's hard. This one's like stale. Yo, what kind of fruit punch is this? I need fresh tartaric acid and fresh monostearate. Don't give me none of that stale. All right, shout out to Squeebers. Just got off work. Squeebers, are you like one of those frontline worker people? Do you work at like a grocery store or something cool like that? Or like a restaurant or something? Oops, wrong one. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Squeebers. Glad to have you. So many of my friends are grocery store workers and I didn't know it. Even some of the members in the member chat. And now they're suddenly like, they're like frontline workers. It's crazy. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, honestly. I'm just making sure to say thank you to everybody that I know who's doing the hard work out there. I work at a call center for an oxygen company. Dude. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. People need their oxygen, that's for sure. Dude, people who call your call center literally need you like oxygen. What's that song? I can't breathe. No, that's not funny. They need, well, it must be nice to feel needed. Okay, Chloe hates all soda. Apparently, Chloe throws up ×3 over soda. Hold on, Chloe. If I go to Taco Bell and I take my cup that they give me for my drink and I go push every single soda right all the way down. I go push every single one, right? Have you guys ever seen anybody actually do that? It's so ridiculous and hilarious. It's like, who are you and what made you decide that this was how you're gonna get your drink? I just want every single one. Have you ever seen anybody do that, you guys? I swear, the first time I ever saw it, it was so shocking. I was like, wow, now that's a real legend right there. It made me reconsider my choices in life. I was like, what am I doing with my life when I could be doing that? Hold on, Chloe said my brother did it before and he liked it. Yo, he liked it. Oh, that's funny. Dude, that's so funny. These are really sour, you guys. This thing is so sour. It's all stuck in my teeth. Shout out to Brady Woods. I live stream every night. Most of the time we do shiny hunts, but sometimes there's new games and we do gameplay too. I have a bunch of Let's Play episodes. I need to like put them together in a playlist or something. I need to make a playlist of all my Let's Plays. Oh my goodness, Shiny Shack is rating me. Shiny Shack, I love you. I'm a big fan. Hold on, it's Brett and Katie, right? Is it Brett and Katie? Guys, make sure you sub to Shiny Shack. Seriously, go do that. I have so much candy in my mouth right now. I'm trying not to choke. Thank you, Raiders. Seriously, make sure you sub to Shiny Shack. I'm such a big fan of them. They're like the ultimate shiny hunters. There's like shiny hunters that keep me going, and they're one of them. I love their shiny hunts. They hunt so hard. Whenever I have hard shiny hunts, I'm like, it wasn't as hard as Shiny Shack's shiny hunt. Seriously, I tell myself that. I'm trying to swallow all this candy, but it's like so stale. It's just Katie. There we go. I hope Brett's feeling better, though. Gumdrop Gumi, thank you so much for subscribing. I have so much candy in my mouth. You guys rated right when I was like finishing off my candy. You should make a command for all the members. I have a command for the mega members. And Ty's on there. Ty, you're on there. Somebody do the mega member command. Oh, you have a cotton candy stash? That's lit. Oh my goodness. Dude, I want a cotton candy stash. Where did you get your cotton candy stash from? Yo, Jonno. Hype! Ty Little Tech Guy, thank you so much for the Jonno. Make a command for all the members. I have a command for the mega members. And Ty Little Tech Guy's on there. Once a mega member, always a mega member. Everybody who has ever become mega member, even if they're no longer mega member, is in that command, and they will always be in that command. Once a mega member, always a mega member. Mega member in our hearts. Alright, Lil DH is on there. Jacob Ray. I don't even know if all those people are still mega members, but they're mega members in my heart. Alright, big shout out to Temple Fusion. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're on 4,145 soft reset, or sorry, fossils, you guys. And that's over odds, you guys. We're over odds on this one. I don't know, did anybody notice that? We're over odds. We went over odds in the last half hour. Did anybody notice that? I didn't make a bunch of fanfare about it. I mentioned it earlier in the stream that it was gonna happen. It happened. Was everybody thinking about it? Well, now you're thinking about it because I'm talking about it. It happened. We went over odds. We're over odds. Alright. Dorian doesn't make the cutoff for Boomerden? I don't know. I don't know. Dorian, do you know about Charles in Charge? You could be a boomer. You might. Do you know about Three's Company? I'm just saying, man. You might be boomer material. We might have you on the team, all right? I'm like the chief recruiter for boomers. What about Alf? What about Alf? Oh, if you know Alf, that's like Boomer 101 right there. What about National Lampoons? Oh man, don't even tell me you know National Lampoons. It's like, just hop in my boomer van right here and we'll go to Boomertown. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're not old enough. If you know out, those are all 70s and 80s references. Those technically don't make you a boomer. What's funny is to call people who are too young to be boomers, boomers, but they're just a little bit old. Like people call me boomer, and it's funny because I'm like, obviously I'm not a baby boomer. Those are people from like the 60s who watch like Gilligan's Island, but like people are like, okay, boomer, it's like to me, and I'm like, I'm what? That doesn't even make sense. So anyway, it's ironic and funny, right? It's ironic and funny. I am a millennial, or I'm like an 80s kid, which I'm like a Gen Xer or something like that. But I crossed the line over to millennial because behaviorally I'm a millennial. Honestly, the whole millennial thing makes no sense. There's people who grew up with the internet since they were kids, and people who were kids when the internet was invented, which is like me. And then there's people who like the internet has only been a part of their adult life, because when you're a kid, it's very forming, you know? So people who formed their view of how the world works while the internet existed have a very different view than people who formed their view of the way the world works while there was only television and radio and there was no internet. The internet is really the game changer. So the whole millennial thing, it's just a facade. People are going to look back at this time in history later and they're going to be like, oh, the internet changed everything. And the people who were pre-internet and the people who were post-internet were slightly different from each other. And they had differences that were notable. And then they, you know, came up with words for each other. And millennial is the post-internet and boomer is the pre-internet. And it's just more codified now. It's more solidified now. But yes, there's, yeah. But what's interesting is like my grandma, for example, very, very, very millennial behavior. Very millennial behavior when it comes to technology and computers. She's like addicted to like mobile games, basically, you know? And I'm like, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's people on both ends of the spectrum that, you know, like there's people who are very, very young and they don't use very much technology and they're pretty much anti-technology. A lot of them are athletes, for example. They have better things to do with their time. They spend their time practicing. They don't have, you know, that much time to spend on their phone, whatever. So there's all kinds of people that hit the spectrum at different ages. But the internet is really the thing that is the... I think that's going to be what we look back on history and say, oh, it was obvious, duh, the internet was invented and then everything changed and some people were with it and some people weren't, and anyway, that'll be fairly obvious. Yup. Alright, shout out to Jenny. Jenny special needs. Jenny, you're always talking about the most personal stuff. I wondered, I don't know. Jenny's either changing her name or talking about extremely personal stuff. Jenny's gonna change her name to Jared one day. She's gonna run out of names to change to and just start like changing to like random names. She's like, I'm George now. I'm just George. I don't know. Shout out to Chloe Rebick. We get so many Chloes on the stream. How do we end up with so many Chloes? We've had so many Chloes over the years. I think I've had like 10 Chloes. Shout out to Bonnie Brew. Bonnie, I like your profile picture. That's pretty cool. Profile pictures are like, they're like this big. They're like so small. But I can actually kind of tell what that is. It's kind of cute. That's right. Tara yeets geese. Yeeters get yeeted. Cheaters get cheated. Yeeters get yeeted. Hold on. I did count my count up, right, you guys? I took my count up to 17. Right? I did it. We took it up. I counted my count up. I was thinking, you guys, if I do shiny living decks in Sword Shield and I actually make an effort to complete it, I could do some of the shiny hunts in Let's Go and pass them over. Like, I could intentionally do that rather than having to hunt the eggs, and it would give me a reason to keep on playing Let's Go just to pass everything over to Sword Shield. Obviously, I'm going to get my shiny living decks on Sword. It seems like that's what I'm going to do because I have the most time on that game. How can I join the giveaway? I haven't done an official announcement for the giveaway yet, you guys, so watch for an actual uploaded video. I was working today a little bit on my wheezing video, which I still need to finish. And then once I finish the wheezing video, I'll upload that, and that ties up some loose ends from the stream this weekend. And then if you guys want to win this package right here, all right, you guys, it's a free copy of Pokemon Sword, which I know you want to win that right there. Okay, and you're gonna need a Nintendo Switch to play it on, and guess what, your boy Jonno has got a Nintendo Switch Lite. And trust me, you guys, I did the best on the color that I could. Okay, yellow is kind of like the Mario Star yellow, and then they had a couple other colors, and they weren't any of the cool colors like coral. They didn't have coral. They didn't have a lot of the colors. They had gray. Of course, they had gray, and they had yellow. And I was like, you know, the yellow looks like Mario Star, and you could always get a you could always get the you know, like a wrap for it. You know, they have like those skins that you can get for it if you really hate the yellow. I don't think anybody's gonna be real mad about a free Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? I really don't think anyone's gonna be mad about that. So yeah, enjoy the Nintendo Switch. Whoever wins it, don't complain that it's yellow. I'll give it to somebody else. Whoever wins better not be like, oh cool, but could you send me a blue one instead? Because I'm gonna be like, no. And actually no. Alright, Dorian okay boomered me. It's the first time I've been okay boomered on the live stream. No, actually, when okay boomer was a thing, people were okay boomering a lot. And I think I was offended like the first 2 times, and then I was like, actually, that's kind of funny if you think about it. It has all the elements of comedy. I was actually taking a work training the other day, you guys. I'm offered a lot of training through my work, and I take it because professional development is very important in your life. And when you get offered really good training, you should always at least take the time to listen to it. All right, if you can enact any of it in your life as well, that's always nice, but at least listen to it. Some of the ideas are good. But I was taking a work training. I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens. It was oh, about comedy, of course. I'm like, what was I talking about? I was taking a work training about comedy, and you know what is crazy? Like, if you were to just define, like, what is comedy, right? What are the elements of comedy? What makes a thing funny? It's so hard to do, right? It seems like it's hard to do. But in this work training, they defined comedy. They were like, this is what makes a thing funny. And I was like, this makes so much sense. How did I never know this? Like all these years, I didn't know this. I want to see if anybody else out there knows this, okay? What makes a thing funny? It's it's like a one-word description. A thing. What makes it funny? The stupid things are funny. There you go. You eat the jelly bean in your mouth. If it is stupid, then it is funny. That's it's a good guess. I like that you guessed. I like that it took the time to guess. Thank you. Great guess. That wasn't the one thing. If a thing is this, it is funny. All right, something that makes a group of people laugh. That's true. That's true. Generally, something that is truly funny will make a group of people laugh. It won't make just one person laugh or just the person who's talking about it. Irony, ironic, that's a good way to say it. That's a good way to say it. Squeebers is close. I'll tell you guys the answer unless anybody wants to keep on guessing. I'll give you guys a second to guess. Irony, ironic, that's very, very close. I mean, that's literally like almost spot on. That's a really good answer. Okay, if it's true, actually that's pretty good. If it's true, that's definitely a type of comedy. Yeah, there's definitely comedy in truth. Yeet the Jelly Bean is sticking with his answer of stupidity. Alright, I like it. Stupidity. If it's stupid, it's funny. I mean, it's making me laugh, so that's gotta work. That's gotta be it, right? Oh my goodness. No, the thing is, if it's unexpected, I did not know this, you guys, but if it's unexpected, that is the most basic element of comedy. And if you go look at things that are funny, they usually have some element of being unexpected. And I've been toying with this and making like jokes, you know. I swear I have issues or something, because I'm just like I'm gonna make a joke and see if it's funny. Like what? Like I don't know, my brain, right? So anyway, yeah, I've been toying with unexpected responses and seeing if they're funny. And they are inherently funny. Anyway, Wifey's the only person that I do this experiment with, but I've gotten a few laughs. So I was like, you know, maybe they're onto something. I know, it's so true, right? That's why the irony thing is like, I mean, irony is essentially something that's unexpected, right? So irony is pretty close. It's not like the perfect, it's like a square is it's like a rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle. It's like irony is unexpected, but everything unexpected is not ironic. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Well, I mean, when you take work training, they can only say things that are perfect. You know what I mean? Like you can't go and be like, I'm just gonna train everybody at every company all across the world and distribute my video to all these, you know, companies or whatever. These are LinkedIn trainings, by the way, if you guys are like, I want to go get the same training that Jonno got. It's LinkedIn trainings. The trainings that I take are actually curated by my HR department, which is really nice. I appreciate them for doing that, and they send really good selections of stuff to watch. But yeah, they had one on comedy. Of course, it was like using comedy appropriately in the workplace and what's funny and what's not funny. And some of the stuff is like really basic and obvious, but the way that they explain it, you know, is tasteful. They're like, don't make racist jokes. And I'm like, yeah, I really don't need a training to tell me that. But, you know, it's more than that. They explain how it makes your coworkers feel and degrades the workplace and things like that. You know, all that boring stuff in work training. But there's like the stuff that's the work training and it's obviously work training. Then there's the stuff that's like, oh, comedy, here's the definition, here's this one-liner that's like the essence of comedy. I'm like, wait a second, that was really interesting. You snuck that one in there. So that's why I watch the work trainings. They get some good stuff in there. But yeah, it's so interesting, right? Things that are unexpected. I guarantee you'll never forget that, right? Like you just saw something on your boy Jonno's stream. You're probably going to remember that for the rest of your life. It's just so dang interesting. Why? Probably because comedy's awesome. Who doesn't love comedy? Things that are funny are the best, right? So, like, of course you would want to know, like, how can I replicate that experience on a consistent basis? Well, unexpected things. I know, Guy82. Wait. Hold on. What? Yes, guy 82. Let me send you some work training, my friend. You're definitely not supposed to do that. I probably could have picked a better example of. Probably could have picked a better example than that. Family friendly, by the way. Yeah, Duncan picking up the little gems from the podcast. Yeah, but what I'm listening to is very similar to a podcast, but a podcast can, like, there's nuggets in there, but it can also, like, in a podcast you can get it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's nobody holding you to any particular standard, and you can always correct yourself in a future podcast. But like, it's interesting. Like, these are work trainings, and like, they must be perfect. They can't say anything wrong. Some of the stuff that they say is slightly ambiguous because they just can't say do this or do that. There's no real right answer for every team. And, you know, some of the stuff that they say is fairly ambiguous, and it's more like guiding principles. And some of it is really wishy-washy. It's almost hard to, you kind of have to read into what they're saying just a little bit because it's not specific. It's not do this or do that. But like the comedy is unexpected, you know, it's like, well, then tell me how to make a joke. And it's like, well, I can't tell you how to make a joke. You know, it depends on who your audience is and a million other things. And it's like, but the one thing that will be true about that joke is the comedy at the end of it will be unexpected, and that will make it funny. So it's, yeah. But anyway. Come on, let's get this shiny. Hold on, did I reset? Didn't I reset and not do my math? Hold on, you guys. Did I reset and not change my math? 41.45, and then I reset and I didn't change my math. I need to change my math. 41.45 plus 17 is 41.62? Right? 41.62? 41.62, right? It was 41.45 plus 17. Is my math good, you guys? Are my maths good? Are my maths good? Are my maths good? No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Poke Guitarist Jake. Yes, I'm over odds, my friend. We went over odds on this stream. But I don't know. I feel like the shiny counter is gonna give me some blessings. I feel like we're on the way to getting the shiny. I feel like it's close. We're over odds. Just a matter of time, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Oh, I did the wrong one. I'm marking if I accidentally do an Omanite. I did 2 Omanites during this stream. Now the question is, does Guster Tails want to continue to do the count? Because the count has... Okay, we're back. I don't know why it does that. I really don't know why it does that. It's a shocker to me. It continues to do it. I gotta buy a new mic, you guys. What's a good brand of microphone? And then I gotta do a mic giveaway. Professional mic giveaway. I don't know what is wrong with this mic that it mutes itself all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's a compatibility thing. I'm convinced that nothing's wrong with the mic. It just doesn't like my USB port or my computer or something. I know, mic giveaway. I would feel bad giving away a mic that like everybody knows has an issue where it mutes itself all the time, but I'm convinced that it's just an issue with my computer. Like, wouldn't you know, I just have a random issue with like my specific computer. Of course I do. I don't know. It's a good mic. I've only like recently got this mic. I mean, there should be nothing wrong. Switch and mic giveaway. Yes, I'll give away the Switch and the mic. A perfect pair. They have nothing to do with each other. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. What I might have to do is just have a second mic. Have like a room microphone. Set it up for some other purpose. I don't know, honestly. I know, Jonno's possessed mic giveaway. It just randomly decides to mute itself. It just totally randomly decides to mute itself. Like, I don't know. Dude, we gotta get the shiny. I don't mind if this turns into like a mega shiny hunt that is just massively hard. I mean, we know the odds are not particularly good, but we'll get it eventually. It's not the same as the feeling on Shiny Weezing where it's like, I could deal with it if I knew it was full odds, but they told me it wasn't full odds. They lied. The shiny charm should give me better odds. Really doesn't feel like it does. Feels like it's just a lie. Yep. Edric Raziel, his dad has a mic for singers. That's cool. I was thinking about getting like a better microphone setup for my computer. There's some pretty good microphones out there. Okay, 4162 to 4179, right? 17 more. It's nice having the count because I actually get to watch it go up, so then I kind of like see my progress. I feel like I'm getting more done just by having the count there. You know? What do you guys think? Does it feel that way? I really like having the count there. It's just a little bit of extra work. Now on the ones where it basically has to go up one at a time, I don't know what to do, you guys. I don't know what to do on those. When it has to go up one at a time, I'm gonna have to change it one at a time every time. It's gonna be annoying. But I guess I'll do it. I'll probably get used to it. Maybe I'll be able to do it with one hand. I don't know. I wanted to have like a button where I could just push a button and it makes it go up, but I couldn't get it set up. I was trying to figure that out. Couldn't figure it out though. All right. Let's get it. I accidentally traded the wrong fossil like 3 times now and I had to cancel it. There we go. Jenny says that there's a rule on Roblox that Roblox is not a dating site and you can't talk about any dating on Roblox, even up to romantic relationships, including a wedding. So Roblox is like, yo, if you get married and you like Roblox, you're banned. No marriage. Wait, what? They're like, no Roblox marriages. All Roblox marriages have been banned. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Alright, come on, give me the shiny. I know, can the Roblox people have kids? No. One child policy from Roblox. they're doing the China thing. One child policy, sorry. No, that's a bad joke, because the one child policy is not funny. Can the Roblox people even have kids? Well, it's official. You can't get married if you play Roblox. No, they just said you can't discuss your marriage on Roblox. So you can secretly get married, but if you ever go play Roblox together and discuss that you're married, then you'll, then I guess you'll get banned. I guess you'll just have to face the consequences. Alright. Okay, so 4179 is our current count. I have this sense of peace. Now that there's a count on the screen, I don't know, it just gives me this great sense of like accomplishment or something. I'm like, wow, I finally did it. I have a count. I actually put a count on the screen. I think I need to move it a little bit though. Let's adjust it just a little bit. I'm gonna adjust it. Okay. It's just slightly above like one of the objects on the screen. When he gives me the fossil, there's like a dialogue that's like A-B at the bottom, and it like covers it just a little bit, and I kind of don't like it. But there's a few things it covers at the bottom right down there. Tucked away KABUTO. Oops, wrong one. Oh well. Tara, that's nice that William wants to get married. Just tell him it's like finding a shiny. Alright? You gotta hold out. Wait for the really special one. Maybe he'll get it. Maybe he'll listen to the wise words of Jonno. Many non-shinies will come, but you have to let them go. You'll know the special one. You'll know. That's how I knew wifey was the one. It was love. Yeah, make sure the shiny is one of a kind. Just like shiny KABUTO, 1 in 4,096. No, if you go through 4,096 relationships, I'm scared for you. Speed dating. 109 in Sacramento tomorrow, you guys. 109 degrees in Sacramento. I'm scared. I'm scared and I'm scarred. I'm scared and I'm scarred. I know, speed dating, 4,000 checks. What if the first one was the shiny and you didn't realize it the whole time? You're like, wait, come back. 2 years later. Some people do that. They go back and marry like their high school sweetheart from like 20 years. I don't know if I could. Oh, wow, we did those resets pretty fast. Am I like speeding through these resets? Okay, the next one is 4196. Is it 4196? 4179 plus 17. I only played Roblox one time for like 20 minutes. And I was like, nah. Not for me. I was like, nah. I had to comment my brother's video. My brother has decided to become a fishing YouTuber. So I'm very proud of him. He's entered his name into the ranks of YouTubers. He's making his content and he's trying to get some views. And he's a fisher, alright you guys? He fishes and he catches a lot of fish. He's a really good fisher. Actually a pretty insane fisher if you want to learn some fishing tips. He always has 2 to 5 fishing tips on what lures to use and what conditions and things like that. He knows so much stuff about what the fish like. He's like, oh, fish love this. And then he'll cast out there and then just catch like a fish like immediately. He's doing catfishing. Actually, the episode on his the episode he just did is catfishing. He actually mounted his camera for once. He's doing like a totally different camera angle than he normally does. But yeah, he's fishing off a dock, getting some cat fishing. Yeah, it's not hillbilly hand fishing, even though he is in Arkansas, so debatable whether or not it's hillbilly fishing. But it's not hillbilly hand fishing. He uses ugly sticks. He really likes his ugly stick. I don't know why he likes it so much. It's a lightweight. He's all about that lightweight. They're super strong. And then he's got a couple other poles for different conditions. He fishes ocean with a couple of guys we went to high school with. He fishes every kind of river, every kind of pond. A lot of the places in Arkansas stock their ponds, so it's very common for someone to have a pond on their land and then have like really good fish in the pond that they've stocked, and they just go out there and fish. It's just like retirement central. People do that. So yeah, if you guys like fishing stuff, check his channel out. He swears a lot. He's a Marine and he says whatever he feels like saying. Some of it ain't pretty, but he is catch and release. He doesn't kill any fish. He always catches and releases, even if they're big enough to keep. He's just for the sport. He just likes to catch them, get them on video. He does like Pokemon. He played Pokemon Go in Afghanistan while he was serving overseas. The game launched. He has probably a more interesting Pokemon story than I do, arguably, at least in 2016. Because he was playing Pokemon Go in Afghanistan on a military base. So so that's interesting. Why don't I play Pokemon Sword and Shield? I'm still just trying to finish my my shiny living dex. I really need to finish my shiny living dex. It's the first shiny living dex that I've ever started, and you know, it's important for me to finish it, so I'm trying to finish it up. And then we'll move on to the Pokemon Sword and Shield shiny living dex. Took me a while to get over my disappointment in that game, I gotta be honest. There's a lot of good things about Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's a great game. It's just not a great game for shiny hunters, you know? And it's evidenced by the fact that so many shiny hunters spend so much time, you know, getting free shinies from raids rather than just like regular old shiny hunting like we all I feel like that's what we all used to do, but now everybody's just getting the raids, which is fine. I'm not against it, but like a lot of us used to just shiny hunt, like just really shiny hunt. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna do real shiny hunts. I'm gonna go do real shiny hunts in Sword and Shield. I'm gonna hatch the eggs. I think I'm gonna do it. It's that, or I'm just gonna go crazy and play Pokemon Quest. And I'm like, dude, Pokemon Quest is like 2 years old now. Like, why would I ever go do that? You know? Yeah, the competitive scene is good in Sword and Shield. That's true. If I ever wanted to do some battles in Sword and Shield, I could totally do that. Spend like a couple nights a week doing battles. I have a decent team. I could totally do that. I feel like people would sit and watch battles like easily. So that's possible. That's certainly possible. Shout out to Luck Zero. Yeah, I'm like 5 Pokemon away from completing the shiny living dex, so I'm pretty excited about that. My brother already caught a fish. He always catches really big fish. Alright. Oh, I did the... Dang it. Shout out to Braylon Morrow. Yeah, I'm still in quarantine. I feel like there's a lot of people who are not in quarantine. And that's, you know, everybody has to do what they have to do, right? But I am working 100% from home. Wifey goes to school, so her school is all digital. So we're in quarantine. We're not having any exposure to any other people. And it's hard, honestly. It's really hard. It's hard. I'm over it. But I also feel very safe. You know, and it's nice to feel safe. That's a good feeling. Yo, new member. What's up, Lug Zero? Hey, welcome to the Lady Squad. Dude, what? He joined the Lady Squad. Let's go. Lug Zero, dude. That's a pretty significant buy-in right there. There's not too many people on the Lady Squad. Lug Zero, you go on the Lady Squad command. Lug Zero just earned himself a spot on the Lady Squad command. Let's go. I gotta go update the command. Hold on, I gotta go update my custom command. Lady Squad now to include Luck 0. Hold on, don't fire it off yet. Don't fire it off yet. He's not in there yet. Okay, I did it. Okay, he's in there now. Somebody could do it. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, if you are a new member, we do have a private Discord chat for all the members. And I certainly encourage you to hop into Discord. Okay, we got to do some complicated math here real quick. 4196 plus 17. 4206. 4213. 4213 is the math on that. Let me know if that's correct, you guys. Guy82 is the only one rocking with me on the math here. Thank you, Guy82. I appreciate that. Yo, Litty Squad. I don't think. Nobody knew the Litty Squad command. Huh. Nobody knew the Litty Squad command. Yo, thank you so much for joining the Litty Squad, dude. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Hey, what a legend. It's lit like Litten. It's Litty like Skitty. Dude, tonight I did like 200 something resets. So it's like, if I do 200 resets in a night, 25 nights, every 5 nights is 1,000. I mean, the math adds up. If you do the math, you know, 1,000 per 5, and I'm getting close to 25 nights, it's like, basically some nights I did more than 200. I mean, I did more than 200 tonight easily, so yeah, it's a lot of resets here, you guys. It's a lot of them. Hey, big thank you to all the members. I truly appreciate it. No matter what level you guys are members, you are supporting the stream. Keeping lit live content coming through your stream every single night. Thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out how many members do we even have. My brother caught another fish. Oh no, that's just his hand. How many members do we have? It's a lot, but I think it's going down. It's 72 members. 72 members. YouTube keeps on, like, not re-subscribing people. Like, it did that to me, too. It, like, canceled a bunch of my... It canceled a bunch of my, my stuff. Yo, Tara. Thanks for the dono. Hey, good night, Tara. Thank you so much for watching. Good night and good luck. Tara, good luck on your shiny hunts too if you're doing any of them. I don't know if Tara's a shiny hunter or if she just hangs out and watches. Tara. Tara's my top donator lately. Thank you so much, Tara. I appreciate the support. Tara's coming through for me. Big thank you. Tara likes to support lit, family-friendly content. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big thank you. Oh, Jenny might go for the Litty Squad. Hey, if you feel the need, if you want to drop some fire support, I appreciate it. You can just go for the mini member too. It's all good. I appreciate it all. All my members are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I gotta see if wifey wants to go for a walk tonight. It's so hot out there. Let me ask if she wants to go. Boo, do you want to walk tonight? Gotta get the shiny, come on. One of them's gonna shine. What if they do a KABUTO community day in Pokemon Go? Should I just log in and catch one? What if they do Omanite community day in Pokemon Go? Should I just log in and catch one? Yeah, Duncan, we go for 2 walks a day. We try at least. For health reasons. Very important. I don't know if I could count a community day shiny. That's like, it's like a free shiny. They may as well just give away free shinies on that day. I mean, they basically do. They may as well just have you put in a code and get a free shiny. The shiny odds are like 1 in 13 or something. I forget what it is. Yeah, I've missed so many community days. I haven't played a community day since I quit Pokemon Go like a year ago or something. I don't even remember what the last community day I played was. Does anybody even know? I have no idea. Come on, dude. Yeah, Chloe never played Pokemon Go. She's like big brain from way back. She's too smart for all that. She only plays 4K. Super, like, 120 frames per second. Insane gameplay. She would never play something like Pokemon Go. It's too far below her. She doesn't even know what mobile gaming is. I had my Pikachu learn Payday because I need cash. There you go. There you go, Squeebers. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Mewtwo also learns Payday. It's true, Mewtwo does learn Payday, and he can really do some damage with that Payday, especially if you got an Adamant Nature Mewtwo. Get it. Dude, you guys, how many resets? We're gonna be on 4240. 4240 when we end it, which is gonna be here in just a second. Because I'm gonna go hit my walk for the night. Explanation of natures. Natures make one IV go up and make one IV go down. And every Pokemon has a nature, so because of the IV that it makes go down, it could be detrimental to your ability to use that Pokemon in battles. So it could be important if battling is important to you. Alright, so 4213 plus 17 is 4230, right? 4230 is where we ended up at. Okay. Very nice. There we go. How's it look, you guys? Looks pretty good. What do you guys think about the count? Came out pretty decent, right? I think it looks decent. Yeah, some natures are neutral. That's true. That's a good point. Dorian has a good point. Some natures are neutral. It makes the same stat go up as it makes go down. And there's a whole list of neutrals that go diagonally through the chart, on a good chart anyway. And yeah, it's worth knowing about how natures work. It's very worth knowing about it. For the most part, adamant nature and modest nature are your two attacking natures. There's also defensive natures and speed natures that essentially make your speed go up and take down a stat that you're not using. So like if you're a modest attacker, you use your special attack, then you don't need your your physical attack. So you have special attack and you have physical attack on every Pokemon. If you're a modest attacker, you don't need your physical strength, so it goes down, but you're not using it, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, stuff like that. You never want to make defense go down. Like there's no good nature that makes your defense go down. You never want to make speed go down. There's no good nature that makes your speed go down, you know? Like some natures are just bad because you would never want to have that nature. And then some natures are good, but it depends on what you want to do with that Pokemon too. And then some natures are neutral and they don't matter. So, but it's really just a memorization process. Once you go through the process to memorize, you know, like, okay, modest nature is good. Timid nature is good. Adamant nature is good. Then you start to say, okay, well, is this a physical attacker or is this a special attacker? Okay, as a special attacker, then I want a modest nature. There's no reason to have an adamant nature on a special attacker. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah, it ends up being kind of a memorization thing because there's only a couple different choices for a couple different scenarios. You're going to end up wanting modest over and over again. You're going to end up wanting adamant over and over again. You're going to end up wanting timid over and over again. There's a couple other ones that I can't think of. But it seems like it's a lot, but it's actually not really a lot. But usually when it comes to nature, you have to do some special planning before you catch that Pokemon to ensure that it's going to be the nature that you want it to be. And then sometimes some games will let you change the nature afterwards, but that's only really like Pokemon Sword and Shield. They didn't let you change natures before, which is why it was so important. Now they let you change them, and it literally doesn't matter. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield, don't even worry about the nature. You can always change it later. They have items for that. So before it was a really big deal. Like you would want to get a shiny, but the shiny would have the wrong nature, making it nearly useless. So you would have to, you know, do some preparation to get your shiny of the correct nature. Anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. I had a lot to chat about tonight. That was nice. I'll try and be more chatty in the future. Makes the stream go by a little faster too. Some of these shiny hunts are hard, but I'm really glad to have the shiny Weezing out of the way, and I am gonna get the shiny Weezing video done. Do you guys want to see my editor real quick? My actual like software editor, I'll show it to you. I've got my I can't talk. I've got my Weezing video. My Weezing video on the timeline. I've got my Weezing video. My Weezing video. I can't talk. I literally can't talk. Open my project. Galar Weezing. I think I can open my project while I'm streaming. My computer can usually handle stuff like that. Here, let's take this over here. Oops, wrong one. I'll show you guys my desktop. Plus my camera. There it is. Here's my video on the timeline. And it has my intro. And then it has me talking for a while. And I have some cuts. You can see the cut right there where my mouse is. And then I have me talking. And I have some more cuts. I don't know. The world may never know, because hopefully I'll have viewers on my stream. So there's me talking. I talked about many things. We caught the shiny. Hold on, you guys want to relive the... In my default upload settings for YouTube, And I posted it in the chat, so Discord is updated. It's so much fun editing my videos, because I'm like, anyway, I won't torture you guys. Anyway, so then the stream ends and I've got some Pokemon home footage. I was curious, I don't know what these shadows are. There's like shadows in my box. This is weird. I know, I get to see myself wild out, exactly. We got everything moving over. Okay, load up the other game. Anyway, this is all raw footage here. There's no cuts yet. I haven't cut anything yet. So, anyway, little sneaky preview there. There you go. Little sneaky preview there. Little sneaky. All right, you guys. Zarud, is that you? Wait, what? All right, you guys. I actually have a bunch of footage. Oh, I meant to keep that open, dang it. All right, I'm out of here, you guys. Thanks, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, you guys. Later.